Hi, this is Doug with IdahoMMA.com. I'm here with Josh Wick with Combat Fitness. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hey, you know, we've talked a while ago, but let's talk about what you've been up to in the last, say, couple months.
I've been training like a madman, dude. I've been training religiously in hopes of getting a match in the Rage in the Cage. This is what I wanted. This is how I wanted to end my amateur career. And yeah, I'm gonna make a statement to up-and-coming pro fighters at 45.
Right on. Well, you know, we'll get to Rage in the Cage.
All right,
I want to talk about this MMA Draft Combine that was held down there at, on July, I think it was 6th, when Anderson Silva fought.
Yeah.
You were invited to go down there.
Yep.
There's like 100 guys throughout the United States or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
So now you were like number one.
I was number one in overall skill, and I scored perfect 10s on wrestling, grappling, striking, over, you know, vast all weight classes of supposedly top 100 prospects in the United States. So that was a big confidence booster for me. Really set me in the right direction and just gave me more motivation to train.
I mean, that's got to be like a feather in your cap. I mean, here
For real.
Yeah, I mean, you go down there. This is like the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
Type drills, but it's directed toward MMA with striking and grappling and wrestling and that kind of stuff. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that you end up placing as high as you did. You won, you know, your grappling and wrestling and striking, and that's awesome. Okay, let's get back to Rage in the Cage.
Okay.
Now, you found out about this fight like last night.
Yeah.
I mean,
two nights ago.
Okay, yeah, 2 nights ago, and the fight's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So basically, I would say you'd be taking this fight on short notice, but I mean, you haven't stopped training.
No, I train religiously, man. This is what I do. Like, I don't stop training ever. Like, I'm motivated by Bill, because if I don't come to the gym, I get a text in the morning. Where the hell are you, man? And it's demeaning. So I have to be here for the sake of Bill and the sake of my sanity and myself. So that's the situation on training. I'm always training.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Scott Jorgensen, you know, gave the best advice to any amateur fighter as far as just staying in the gym. You know, learn as much as you can and always be ready.
Yeah.
And so now all of a sudden you get an opportunity to fight 2 weeks away from this big, huge event in your backyard.
Yep.
It's going to be probably, like you said, your last amateur fight, and then you're going to go pro, and you're ready.
Oh, dude, I'm more than ready. I mean, I'm training with some of the best guys in the world here. Like, some guys here are unknown, but in a couple years, you'll know. They'll be household names, you know. And I'm confident that Combat Fitness is going to be a Northwest powerhouse in the next couple of years.
Oh,
sure.
yeah. I mean,
and I'm happy to be part of the team, you know. I learn something new every day. I try to develop myself as a fighter, improve every single day.
Well, just for instance, I mean, you know, just from Combat Fitness, you guys represented 3 guys down there at the Combine.
Yeah.
I mean,
which is huge. Like, to bring 3 guys down, like, out of 100 spots in the whole United States, we somehow got 3 spots, and we all did work. You know, we all scored. Me and Miles were top 20 overall. I was number 1 in skills. Miles was like number 3 in all athletics, and Brennan did perform pretty well. Like, we had a great showing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great experience to go to Vegas too. I met so many good fighters. You know, got a lot of, you know, confidence boosters. You know, Danny Castillo, Courtney Lee. You know,
Uriah Faber.
Yeah, just
all those guys.
It was cool, man. It was an awesome experience.
I mean, you know, you're 18 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your whole life ahead of you. It seems like I've seen you, you know, fight from day one. It seems like it's been 5, 6, 7 years ago. And then, I mean, how long? I mean,
it's been like 7 years, dude.
Yeah.
I just keep continuing.
18 years old, and you're basically undefeated in kickboxing, and you're 5-2 in MMA. You know, that's a pretty solid record.
Yeah.
You've got all this credentials behind you with the draft.
Couple belts.
You're training here. Yeah, you're training here at Combat Fitness.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, boy, the sky's the limit for you. You know, I know, I'm going to ask you this question. I've asked you this before, but, you know, and you probably just mentioned it earlier on this video, but I'm old and I forgot. But, you know, where do you want to take the sport? I mean, you're going pro, your next fight.
Yeah. I want to take it to the top, and it's not a want, it's a need. Like, this is what I do, and I train it all the time. I like to feel rewarded, you know. I like to feel like I have a purpose in this life, you know, and this is my ambition. This is what I do. So fighting for me is an outlet, because I mean every day there's a day-to-day grind, you know. You work out, you go to work, you work out, and everything's the same. When there's something special about a fight, man. There's really, when you're warming up and when you step in that cage, it's my time to shine. It's my time to be different, you know. And that's the best way I can explain fighting. That's my outlet. It's my ambition, you know.
Boy, I tell you, you know, one of the things I mentioned earlier to you before we had this interview was, you know, I kicked myself in the butt for not coming over to spar night last night, because you guys got all these people that are fighting, you know, not only in Rage in the Cage, but you've got people fighting in Utah and guys getting ready to fight in Bellator and
World Series of Fighting. We're having a blow up, dude. The gym's gonna be up there. I'm telling you, man. And I'm glad I'm gonna be part of it. I'll probably be on the tail end of it, because all these guys are gonna be here. And then, you know, that's just gonna help me progress, though, because I mean, all my teammates are already up there, and then boom, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know, 23, 24. I'm sitting in, you know.
You're the man.
Yeah, that's the goal, man, and that's what I've had my mind set. When I started this sport, when I was at 11, 12 years old, I told myself I want to be a UFC fighter, and I've had people tell me, no, you can't do this, no, you can't, you know, but that motivates me to do it even more. When people say you can't have something, people tell you. Like when you in school, when they say, what do you want to be? They say, I want to be a professional cage fighter, you know. They say, oh, that's only 1% of people actually get to do that. You should go to college. No, this is my plan A. This is what I do. I'm running with this, you know. I know I have skill, and I know people, you know, respect me around here locally. I'm creating a following, so
yes.
It's happening before my eyes. You know, I feel like this is my destiny.
Well, you know, you look at the Combine. I mean, I said, that's a big. I wanted to bring that up because I think that's just awesome that you did so well down there, and actually all your guys did so well, and now you're going to enter your last amateur fight in your backyard, and I get to see it. I'm jacked up.
Oh,
I'm excited, Josh. Thanks for Thanks for taking the fight on short notice.
Before we end the video, I do want to say a special thanks to my opponent for taking the fight. You know, I give him a lot of props for taking this fight. You know, a lot of people have been ducking me, but you know, he's got balls.
Yeah, well, awesome. You know, I can't wait till the 22nd at Big Al's at the weigh-ins, and then the fight's on the 23rd at the Idaho Center.
Yep.
At Rage in the Cage. You got any shout-outs you want to give out there? I know Alfred Benson wants you to probably say something.
Fight Path!
Yeah.
Shout out to Fight Path, Alfred, for hooking me up with the match and being an awesome manager that he is and being a hustler. All my training partners, Scott Thomas, Jesse Brock, Jorgensen, Freddie, Bill, all of them. It's been awesome.
Right on. Josh, thank you again for your time, man. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on the 20th. Yeah, in the cage. Thanks again.
Yep.